Metal has a taste you never forget. It tastes like copper, dried blood, and the electric hum of the collar they snapped around my neck a decade ago. At Camp 7, we weren't men. We were assets. We were flesh and bone tools designed to bleed in the dust so the people in clean uniforms could sleep in the light. They called me Subject 1, a number for the inventory, a ghost in a cage. Yesterday, the swarm broke the perimeter. They lunged out of the sandstorm, a tide of teeth and hunger. The real soldiers, the ones with names and medals, scrambled for the bunkers. The commanding officer didn't even draw his sidearm. He just looked at me with eyes colder than the void. "Subject 1, clear the line," he said, as if he were ordering a machine to empty an ashtray. I felt the heat crawling up my spine. It's a cold fire that erases your soul bit by bit. Every time the blue serum floods my veins, my mother's face drifts further away, replaced by a roar that knows no mercy. I tore through the pack in minutes, fast, filthy, efficient, exactly how they manufactured me. But amidst the smoking corpses, I saw a shape that didn't fit. Not a beast, and not one of us. She had skin the color of a midnight sky, and eyes that didn't glow with rage. They glowed with recognition. A faint blue ring pulsed inside her pupils, steady as a heartbeat. I stood there, claws dripping, waiting for her to strike. But she only reached out a hand. "LZ01, she whispered. My throat went dry. That was my lab code, my true brand. She knew who I was before they turned me into government property. That night, the officer cut my rations. He told me, "Equipment that doesn't break spends too much fuel." He kicked me in the ribs just to see if I'd snarl. The other soldiers laughed. I don't blame them. It's easier to mock a monster than to admit you're the one holding the leash. She found me in the dark. She moved through the searchlights like a shadow the sensors couldn't see. She held a small vial, a liquid blue so pure it made the darkness ache. "This isn't for power," she said. "It's for the choice. To give the monster a steering wheel." When the sirens wailed again, it wasn't an invasion. It was human panic. The officer gave the final order. "Eliminate the specimen and the intruder. No witnesses." Rifles leveled. Red lasers danced across my chest. I felt the pulse of the crashed ship calling from the horizon, a frequency my blood finally understood. I looked at the officer. For the first time, I didn't see a master. I saw a small, terrified man who had forgotten that you can't own something you've taught to kill. I didn't turn toward the beasts this time. I turned toward the gate. Her hand found mine, firm and warm. Behind us, The camp was a chorus of shouting men and grinding gears. Ahead, the desert was an endless, beautiful void. They spent 10 years trying to prove I wasn't human. They were right. I'm something else now. I am no longer a subject. I am no longer a number. The frontier just changed sides. And for the first time, I'm the one driving.